5 enemies of potential. There are many enemies of potential. I'll give you some interesting ones. Comparison. I'm not you. You are not me. If I continue to compare myself with you, I will never achieve my potential because we're not the same. A Rolls Royce and a Ferrari are not the same. A Rolls Royce is built for comfort. A Ferrari is built for speed. They're not the same. So, one mistake many people make that hinders their potential that they don't know. If you keep comparing yourself with somebody else, that's a big mistake. Comparison. Number 2, low self-worth.
Low self-worth. Okay.
Most of us, especially in this part of the world, have, by the color of our skin, determined there's a limit to how far we can go in life. Let me give you an example. When many of us jackpot, for example.
There is a run away from the country.
Yes. We go and do jobs in UK that if they give you in Nigeria, you say, what kind of nonsense is this? Why? Because our self-worth is that if I'm there and I'm sweeping the streets in London, it's still better than working here in Nigeria in a bank because of the way we see ourselves. Low self-worth. Our mindset hinders our potential. Number 3, mindset. Are you a problem solver in your mind? Do you see obstacles as obstacles or you see obstacles as stepping stones? Mindset. Do you see Goliath as a blockage or Goliath as the door to your throne? Mindset. Because if you are going to maximize your potential, every obstacle is a stepping stone. The option of turning back does not exist. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. Number 4, many of us make one very big mistake, which is that you blame others for your failure.
To blaming others for our failures.
What we don't realize when you blame others for your failure is that you have transferred the authority to determine your future to somebody else. Rather than blaming others for our failures, what we need to do is to ask ourselves, what did I do wrong? How did I get to this point? You don't understand. My staff stole 30 million naira from me. And that was all the capital I was using. No, the question is not your staff. The question is you. Number 1, how did you hire a criminal? Number 2, what system are you running that somebody will steal so much from you before you realize he has stolen? See, 2 different ways of looking at the same situation. If you are going to fulfill your potential, you must always look at yourself. Blaming somebody else is an enemy to your potential. Number 5, there are many. You know all the points I mentioned about dreaming? They are also applicable to potential. Success, failure, fear, they are all applicable. But let me say this one. If you really want to fulfill potential, you have to have audacity. How can a black man become the president of the United States of America? You must have an audacity that all the limitations that human beings have placed are irrelevant to me. Because even after he has left office for how many years now? Almost 8 years. The black race in America, the situation has not changed. They are still killing blacks on the streets. They are still arresting blacks. Nothing has changed. But somebody said, the color of my skin is not going to limit me. You must have that audacity.